telling MJ I can't go no more. Like, dude, I'm done.
Looks like Scottie Pippen is laboring as he moves up and down the court. A back injury is one of the most crippling of injuries. Stockton on Harper, out to MJ for three.
It's the NBA Finals. You just finished the most hard-fought series of your career against Indiana. You're exhausted. Scottie Pippen is nothing but a decoy with terrible back spasms. Steve Kerr, Luke Longley, Scott Burrell have played 48 minutes and combined for 0 points. You're in danger of losing Game 6 and having to go to a Game 7. You put up a shot woefully short with tired legs. How are you going to react after the missed shot?
It's short. Hornacek pegging it ahead to Russell, but Michael, with whatever gas is left in his tank, gets back to pick it off.
That's how you react. When I was playing sports in high school and college, I would always perform better in practice than in the game. I knew the difference was my mentality. I just didn't know how to change it. All I knew about Michael Jordan was my father telling me how special he was to watch when I was really little. And of course, we all know he won 6 championships in 6 tries. But I knew he had a reputation for being mentally tough. So I started doing my research and I quickly realized the mental edge he had over the rest of the league was one of the biggest reasons for his success. This man came to the league having several small weaknesses, quote unquote, such as shooting off the dribble and defense, and he worked to turn them into strengths. Many people point to stats and other factors when discussing the GOAT debate. And sure, a case could be made for Michael Jordan to be the GOAT just based on PER and win shares and a bunch of other advanced data. But after years of research, for me, his mentality is what makes him the greatest. It's the separating factor. LeBron and Kobe and others that would be thrown into the GOAT debate each had finals where they did not have the strongest mentality in the series and lost. Michael Jordan was always the strongest mentality in the series. Charles Barkley talks about how he made up his mind in the 1993 finals. We are not going to lose this next game. He plays his best, drops 40 and 20, but MJ drops 42, and after the game, he has to admit, this is the first time in my career that I knew somebody was better than me. This is what he would do. Take challengers coming for the throne, find what he knew would break them, and he would mentally break them.
Mike got the notoriety, Bird got the notoriety, and Magic got the notoriety. Did you feel some type of way?
No, I'm going to tell you why, Fred. Chuck Daly said to me, he said, Charles, can I talk to you a second? I said, yeah, Chuck, anything. He said, you're the second best basketball player in the world. I said, who bet me? He says, that motherfucker right there. I said, you're right about that. I said, I actually agree with you. I said, but you know what? I'm going to put an end to that next year. I said, we're playing them in the finals, and I'm going to bring it. I said, because the next year I'm going to Phoenix. Mm-hmm. And I said, I got Dan Marley, Kevin Johnson. I said, we're going to the finals. And when I got to Phoenix, I told those guys the first day, I said, guys, we're going to the finals. We're going to play that motherfucker from Chicago. I said, I'm sick of people telling me he's better than me. I just didn't have no help in Philly. Yeah. And I said, we're going to play them in the championship. And we got there and they beat it. And that was the first time I ever said in my life, damn, I think there's somebody better than me at basketball.
So, how does he do it? What's the key to his mental strength? Well, it really boils down to 2 things. Number 1, believing you're the best at everything. And number 2, positive thinking no matter what.
Game on the line, who will take the last shot?
Me.
That's a dumb question. Me.
This quote is from the 1992 Olympics, where Ahmad is asking because MJ is playing with a team full of first-ballot Hall of Famers. Look at this face. He can't believe Ahmad even asked. But there's a key difference here. Believing you're the best is for yourself, not others. So there's no real reason to push yourself as the best to others. Just let your play show them that. Listen to MJ explain.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
For so many reasons.
Oh, whoops, wrong clip. Here we go.
This accomplishment, combined with all your others, vault you over the Johnsons and Birds and Russells and Chamberlains and all that?
No. I think that's something that I really can say can be established. Each one of us playing at different eras with different teams, with different levels of success. And to compare all of them and say one's better than the next, it's an unfair justice to the art or to the artists. You know, being that Magic Johnson, Will Chamberlain, all the guys before me were the artists of this game of basketball, and we've all learned from them, and we've improved the picture to a certain extent.
This is the key, my friends. Even if you're on a great team, playing against other great players, you are still the best. If you have any doubt, thinking, oh, I should pass the ball here, I'm not that guy or girl, you've given up your mental edge. Now, many of you will say, what if I know I'm not the best on the team? Yeah, sure, maybe if you're going just off skill, there might be times where you're not. But if you factor in mentality, hustle, and heart, you should always be the best at those things. So yeah, there should never be a scenario where you're not the best. And how do you start believing it? You got to tell yourself every day, before every workout, before every game, remind yourself and say simply, I'm the best. Just remember the second clip. Believing you're the best is for yourself. So you don't need to be telling others because who cares what they think. Complete 100% confidence in yourself on the inside, but humble and relaxed on the outside. No, you're not being fake. You 100% believe you're the best. You just have no reason whatsoever to let others know because you're planning to go out and show everyone on the court. Now, on to the second one, positive thinking.
Most people live in fear because we project the past into the future. Michael's a mystic. He was never anywhere else. His gift was not that he could jump high, run fast, shoot a basketball.
Can I walk in peace? Go ahead. Yeah, go. I love you guys.
His gift was that. He was completely present. And that was the separator. Michael didn't allow what he couldn't control to get inside his head. He would say, why would I think about missing a shot I haven't taken yet?
Garbage. Open up a nice lead. Put him away, MJ.
59% from the free throw line. If you know those numbers before the game, do you still feel confident you find a way to scratch out a win?
So what? So what? We shot 38% and 59 from the free throw line, but our defense held strong. Defense wins championship. I think that was very obvious, and we banged the boards very hard. When you're shooting that bad, then you have to go to the boards, and gave ourselves many opportunities to shoot the basketball, and it was a hard-fought victory. It's about heart, and I think you saw a lot of heart out there on the basketball court. I mean,
you all but guaranteed a victory here in Game 7. Was there ever a doubt?
No.
Michael, late in the game, I think it was right before.
And the most important clip.
Tough stretches out there. Did it ever creep into your mind anything outside of the game that this might be the last time you play in front of this crowd, the last time that you're a Chicago Bull?
No.
Did it ever?
At no point in time in the course of the 48 minutes did I ever think negative. Sure, okay, maybe we got off to a slow start. We were a little nervous. But no point did I think negative about what we can accomplish at this team at the end of the game, and how we could win. I always kept positive thoughts in my mind. We had to work extra hard to get it, but I never doubted what we could accomplish. And that's always been my attitude, day one.
There's the second key. You can't think negative, ever, not one time. You have to be creative enough, confident enough to always be positive. I'll give you some examples. You're down 10 with 3 minutes to go. You tell yourself, have I ever scored 10 points in 3 minutes before? Good. Then that's all that's left to do is to go execute. You're down 3-1 in a series and your best teammate is out for the rest of the series. Great. It's an opportunity for me to step up and prove to myself that I'm the best player. Or my favorite, my team lost in the playoffs every year and my teammates and front office have never got it done despite all my greatness. Great. It's an opportunity to elevate my teammates because I'm the best and use all the experience we now have. If you look hard enough, there's always a positive way to look at any situation. Don't believe anyone's ever stayed true to that mentality and had it actually work? So in summary, remember, number 1, you're the best, but only for yourself. And number 2, always think positive no matter what. It seems simple, but it's the commitment to it and the creativity to actually believe it that is the hard part. But you can do it. And now, I leave you with this. 1 minute of somebody putting it into action. Thanks for watching.
50 seconds. Malone. Cross court, Stockton, a 3. It's there!
Try to get a quick score and get to the free throw line to give them 2 opportunities to 1.
Pippen into Jordan. Michael working on Russell. Brings them to within 1.
They scored within 4 seconds there. That's how quickly that changes now. Now it puts the pressure on the Jazz to score once again.
Jordan with 43. Malone is doubled. They swat at it and steal it. Here comes Chicago. 17 seconds. 17 seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan open. Chicago with the lead. Timeout, Utah. 5.2 seconds left. Michael Jordan running on fumes with 45 points.
At the end of the game, you got to get it out of his hands. He's beat you so many times. You watch Jordan play, Doug, and you know that at the end of the game, he's a killer.
This was really the play that hurt Isaiah because they scored so quickly. Michael got in there and scored within 4 seconds. And what happened was Michael doubled back. You're going to see he's in the play. Look where Hornacek is setting the screen. Michael never clears, so Malone doesn't see him. He comes from the blind side and strips him. So 3 crucial plays here by Michael Jordan now as he gets Brian Russell with a quick crossover. Look at Brian Russell slips, and Michael pulls up and buries the shot to give him a 1-point lead.
That may have been, who knows what will unfold in the next several months, but that may have been the last shot Michael Jordan will ever take in the NBA.
Watch Jordan's left hand here as he gives Russell the push. The referee can't see that. Jordan frees himself up for a clean look. The greatest thing about Jordan is he has all the tricks. That's why it's so difficult to guard him.
If that's the last image of Michael Jordan, how magnificent is it? For the 2nd straight year, they go out in 6. Stockton. Harper's on him. Behind the screen. Harper got a piece of it. It comes off. The Chicago Bulls have won their 6th NBA championship, and it's their 2nd three-peat. When you lose by this narrow margin, speaking of the Utah Jazz, there are so many things to